Good afternoon everyone, it's Maria. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to show you a couple of Easter cards. This is what we're making today actually. This cute little Easter card. This was inspired by another demonstrator. Her name is France Martin. And I thought it was really cute, so I figured I would show you guys today how to make this Easter card. But this one is the one I created for actually my mother and my mother-in-law. And as you can see, it's a very, very cute card. It's a pop-up, and this folds flat like so. And then of course you can put it on in an envelope, and an A2 size envelope, and you can mail it. But since I've already done this type of card, if you can check out my video for a pop-up card, then you will find the measurements and how to do this if you haven't seen it already. But I just wanted to share this with you since I just made it yesterday. I used the bird builder punch to punch out the bird over there, and then I used the Petite Petals punches, and then some Edgelits, and then I used the Karen Berniston die over there at the back to create the tree, as you can see. And I guess let's get started. Okay, for our project over here, to cut the oval shape for the egg, you will need one Whisper White cardstock and then a Designer Series paper. To cut this, I used the Ovals Framelit collection, and I used it's the second framelit going inside, so the biggest one right there. We will need a couple punches. I will show you an alternative way if you don't have some of the framelits that I have, but I used the modern label punch, I used the bird builder punch, I used the word window punch, the pansy punch, and the petite petals. This is the pansy punch and this is the petite petal punch. Isn't that cute? And you can basically close this and it looks like an egg. That's what we're gonna do. So we need those bunches. And then of course, in order to create this, one alternative, and this is only if you have it, is the Adorning Accents framelits. And I use this to punch out the scallop. And this is what's gonna create I will show you a different way if you don't have that framelit. We will need a brad right here. For the stamp set, I use Express Yourself because I don't have an Easter stamp set. So I use the word celebrate here. And then of course, I use this. This coordinates with the pansy punch. And then the petite petals, which coordinates with our petite petals punch. So Stampin' Up! Is so nice because everything coordinates. It normally comes in the bundle, so you save a lot of money when you get it as a bundle. So I'm going to show you now, and let's get started. So I've already done this ahead of time, so this video doesn't take too long, but we need one Whisper White and one Designer Series paper. And then we need to cut just a little bit of the Designer Series paper. So we are going to need our Stampin' trimmer. And since we're doing this like so, we will need to cut a little bit of this circle. So just a little bit on the 2-inch score mark, we are just going to cut our egg like so. And you're gonna put that aside for now, and then we will snip off just about 1/8 of an inch, which is, and we will do the same for the other one. We just need to line it up. So we basically snipped off. If you don't have a trimmer, then you can do this with your scissors, but I don't trust myself cutting straight lines, so, but this is about 1/8 of an inch for both pieces. And what we need to do now is adhere the bottom piece. Just line it up with your Whisper White cardstock and we will adhere this, but we will only put glue right at the bottom. And you'll see why in a second. I'm just trying to determine where it lines up together like so. And once you've done that, then we're going to put glue at the bottom. I'm going to use my ATG to adhere the bottom of. I'm just putting a little bit. Because sometimes it's hard to like match it, so which is why I'm doing it like this. Now that we've got that, we're going to need our, see, this is about 3/4 inch wide, and what I did was I just took this and put it right in the middle and ran it through my Big Shot, and that's how you get that. So this is about 3/4 inch wide and about 6 inches long. This is certainly longer than your egg, but we will snip off the edge later. So it needs to be long enough so you have wiggle room. So we will need the bottom piece, and that's what we're going to glue on top right here. And you just basically need to adhere this piece right on top of your Designer Series paper, making sure that it doesn't show. So the best thing to do, I guess, is what I did was I just got my Tombow and I just applied Tombow over here just at the edge. So that's what we're gonna do now. Like so. We need to line this up right on top, and we're not going to adhere this because this is the part that's gonna go up. So we just need to line this up like so, and we're going to get the other half and glue this piece on this Designer Series paper, and I'll show you in a second. And that's what creates that piece, and this is the one that's going to open and close. Now that we've got that, we're just going to cut the pieces that we don't need. And this is what we have right now. I forgot, just a quick one, since I said if you don't have the Adorning Accents Framelits, this one, then all you I'm going to show you in another way. All you have to do is cut your egg like so. And since you're only using one piece, then this will match when you close it. So this is the one that can open. In fact, that's another cute way to do it. Now we will need our paper piercer. You don't really need this, but I have one. So we will need our paper piercer and our mat. Since I'm going to put a brad right here, right in this corner, so I just need to punch a hole right there, just so I could put my brad. And I think I prefer just the plain version compared to the others, but it's a matter of your preference, I guess. So now we will need our bird builder punch, but for time's sake, I already punched out the bird. I colored this with Tangerine Tango, and I just drew his eyes or her eyes there. And then we're just going to snip off just a little bit of her tail because we are going to, and this is the reason why you didn't glue this piece. It's because you have to insert the little chick. Like that. Isn't that cute? And the last thing that we're going to do is to punch our image or our pansy punch, and I've already done that. And I punched the Petite petals, and I've already done that as well, just for time's sake. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this so that we can cover the brad. And we're just going to put 2 dimensionals on this side so it adheres to the top part, and we can still open and close this. It's so cute. And then we will cover this one with the same flower. Alright, so I've stamped the Petite petals already, and we're just going to use a mini glue dot. And this is basically just going to be at the back so we can cover the brad. And then this is where you're going to write your sentiment. And then the last thing that we need is, I punched this out already using the modern label punch, and then I stamped this using the Express Yourself stamp set, and then I cut it out with the word window punch. We will adhere that to the front of our card. If you have an Easter stamp set, go ahead and use your Easter, or if you're using this for like a baby welcome baby card, then you can use something that goes with that theme. And we're just doing this, and I think I prefer this card instead of the busy pattern. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? It's so adorable. I mean, I just had to share it. It's so cute. It's just perfect for Easter, perfect for a welcome baby card. I think I prefer this one on the right. What about you guys? And that's our project for today, an Easter card. And if you haven't seen my pop-up card yet, please go ahead and do that. And I showed you guys how to make the pop-up card, and for this I also used the Petite petals, and this is another Easter card. And this is how I decorated this. And it has acetate just to make it look like it's floating. But isn't that cute? It's so cute. And of course, the nice thing about this is it folds flat, and you can mail it like that and put it in an envelope. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Easter card, and I will see you on my next project. Bye for now.